Number 1. This 1969 AMC Rambler American, offered at $18,500 and located in Fishers, Indiana, is presented as an exceptionally clean and well-preserved example of AMC's compact lineup. The seller emphasizes the remarkably low mileage, only 34,000 miles, which strongly supports the car's survivor status and explains its outstanding overall condition. Unlike many Ramblers that have undergone modifications or sustained heavy wear, this example retains a clean, honest presentation that reflects careful ownership over the years. The exterior and interior are both described as super clean, indicating that the car has been maintained far above the typical standard for a vehicle of this era. Power comes from the original 199 CI inline-six engine paired with an automatic transmission, a combination known for reliability and ease of use. According to the seller, the car runs great, suggesting that its mechanical systems have been properly kept up and remain in healthy working order. A driving video is available upon request, though it could not be included in the listing due to file size. This reassurance of current running condition separates it from project cars and makes it immediately appealing to buyers seeking a classic they can enjoy from day one. The drivetrain's originality and smooth operation also contribute to the car's desirability among enthusiasts who appreciate unmodified examples. The Rambler's structural and mechanical integrity make it an excellent candidate for collectors, casual classic car owners, and anyone who values a ready-to-drive vintage American compact. With its low mileage, clean presentation, and overall authenticity, the car stands out in a market where many surviving Ramblers have been heavily used or neglected. The car's ability to be both seen and test-driven adds another layer of confidence for prospective buyers, offering a first-hand opportunity to verify its condition and performance. Its preserved factory character makes it especially attractive for those seeking a simple, dependable classic with strong originality. A clear Indiana title is already in the seller's name, making transfer straightforward and hassle-free. While the listing originates from Fishers, Indiana, the car itself can be viewed and driven in McCordsville, Indiana, offering convenient access for local buyers. Taken together, the low mileage, excellent running condition, exceptional cleanliness, and clean title make this 1969 AMC Rambler American a compelling option for anyone looking to acquire a well-maintained, lightly used classic car. In a market where true low-mile survivors are becoming increasingly scarce, this Rambler represents a rare chance to own a genuine time capsule with strong long-term value. Number 2. This 1976 Buick Skylark, offered at $16,500 and located in Kimball Township, Michigan, is presented as a very clean and well-kept example that has been tastefully upgraded for reliable everyday use. Originally a Florida car, it benefits from the typically favorable southern climate, which often translates to better preservation and reduced corrosion compared to many northern vehicles of the same era. Its overall condition, combined with the seller's description, positions it as a standout option for buyers seeking a classic that is both presentable and dependable. The exterior features an older repaint that is not perfect, but still attractive enough to draw frequent compliments, making the car appealing as a stylish daily driver rather than a strict show vehicle. Under the hood, the Skylark has been fitted with a Chevrolet 350 crate engine paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, a well-known and reliable powertrain combination appreciated for its smooth performance and easy maintenance. The seller states that the car runs and drives excellent, supported by numerous recent upgrades completed within the past year. These include new tires, alternator, radiator, water pump, Holley carburetor, spark plugs, wires, and distributor. Improvements that not only enhance dependability but also provide peace of mind for the next owner. This level of mechanical care suggests the car is ready for immediate use without requiring additional work. The vehicle's overall drivability makes it a strong candidate for anyone seeking a classic that can be enjoyed regularly without the concerns typically associated with older vehicles. While many Skylarks of the era are found in varying states of neglect or require significant restoration, this example stands apart as a well-sorted car with meaningful updates already in place. Its blend of classic styling, proven engine and transmission setup, and comfortable road manners makes it suitable for weekend cruising or everyday use, depending on the buyer's preference. The older paint only adds character while maintaining the charm of a vintage driver-quality car. With its clean presentation, solid mechanical foundation, and extensive list of new components, this 1976 Buick Skylark represents an enticing opportunity for anyone looking to step into classic car ownership with confidence. The combination of Florida origins, upgraded drivetrain, and recent maintenance work ensures it offers both reliability and enjoyment right from the start. For enthusiasts who appreciate a classic American compact with strong street presence and modernized dependability, this Skylark delivers an appealing balance of style, function, and value. Number 3. This 1965 Chevrolet Corvair Monza, offered at $3,200 and located in Pennsville, New Jersey, is presented as a family-owned classic that has been in long-term possession, previously belonging to the seller's grandfather. The car has not been started in 2 years, placing it firmly in project territory, yet it carries the appeal of an untouched survivor with strong potential for restoration. Its sentimental background suggests it was not just another used car, but one that was kept within the family, adding a layer of history and personal value that many project cars lack. For enthusiasts seeking a classic Corvair with an authentic backstory, this Monza stands out as an opportunity to revive a car that deserves a second life. While the body will require attention, the seller notes that the issues appear to stem from old, lower-quality bodywork rather than severe structural deterioration. The repairs look superficial, implying that a careful restorer could correct the flaws without undertaking major metal reconstruction. This makes the car more approachable for hobbyists willing to invest time in improving exterior condition while preserving the car's original character. Corvairs from this era often suffer from significant rust or heavy modification, but this example seems to retain the kind of simplicity and originality that restorers appreciate. The interior remains original, providing a valuable foundation for a period-correct restoration. Factory interiors in unrestored Corvairs have become increasingly uncommon, making this example more desirable for those seeking authenticity. An untouched interior also gives the next owner a clear view of the car's true condition rather than having to judge past upholstery work or hidden flaws. Keeping the original cabin intact preserves the charm of the era and offers a direct connection to how the car left the factory in 1965. With its combination of family ownership, original interior, and manageable body concerns, this 1965 Corvair Monza represents a solid project for someone looking to restore a classic Chevrolet with history and character. Its long period of inactivity means it will need a thorough mechanical inspection before attempting to start or drive it, but the overall foundation appears promising for a dedicated enthusiast. For buyers seeking an attainable, historically interesting, and largely unmodified Corvair, this Monza offers strong potential at an accessible price point. Number 4. This 1979 Pontiac Grand Am GT, offered at $22,850 and located in Knoxville, Tennessee, is presented as a beautifully restored and highly customized example that stands far above typical survivors from this era. The seller highlights that the car underwent a full frame-off restoration, resulting in a zero-rust body and a presentation that reflects careful, high-quality workmanship throughout. Its overall appearance and condition suggest that this Grand AM was rebuilt with both performance and visual appeal in mind, creating a standout classic that is ready to be shown, driven, and enjoyed. Enthusiasts seeking a clean, fully redone late 70s Pontiac will find this example especially compelling given its level of detail and completeness. Power comes from a 30/455 engine paired with a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission and a 3.73 Posey rear end, an enthusiast-minded combination that significantly elevates the car's performance compared to stock offerings. The seller describes the car as extremely fun to drive, which aligns with the impressive drivetrain setup and the reputation of Pontiac performance builds. This blend of big block strength and modern shifting capability transforms the Grand AM into a lively, engaging muscle machine. Few cars of this generation receive this level of mechanical attention, making this example particularly desirable for buyers who want both classic styling and upgraded driving dynamics. The restoration includes several custom touches that enhance the car's visual impact while retaining Pontiac's performance-oriented identity. Formula hood scoop inserts and Trans AM fender vents add a bold, aggressive look, reinforcing the car's muscle car personality. Brand new 8-inch snowflake wheels paired with new Cooper Cobra tires complete the exterior transformation, giving the car a crisp, finished appearance befitting a high-quality restoration. These upgrades also suggest the builder's clear intent to create a cohesive, period-inspired performance aesthetic rather than a random assortment of modifications. The seller encourages interested buyers to come see the car in person, stating that they will not be disappointed, an indication of confidence in the car's condition and presentation. He notes that the Grand AM is for sale only because he has found another vehicle he wants, and he is not particularly interested in trades. For those seeking a fully restored, rust-free Pontiac with strong performance upgrades and striking custom elements, this 1979 Grand AM GT represents a rare and exciting opportunity. Its combination of meticulous restoration, powerful drivetrain, and standout styling makes it a compelling choice for enthusiasts looking for a turnkey classic with show-quality appeal. Number 5. This 1968 Ford Mustang, offered at $7,250 and located in Clare Shores, Michigan, is now presented as a running and driving project after having originally been listed as non-running due to sitting for the past 4 years. Responding to widespread interest, the seller installed a new battery and spent some time getting the car operational, and it now starts, runs, and moves under its own power. The Mustang is said to have been owned by the same family since the 1970s, adding appeal for buyers who value long-term ownership history. The seller also notes that the car is believed to have 60,000 actual miles, aligning with its family-held background and overall presentation as a lightly used vintage driver that has simply aged into project territory. Power comes from a V8 engine backed by the desirable 289, a classic and respected choice among Mustang enthusiasts. While the car is running, the seller makes clear that it still behaves like a project. It runs rich, and although the brakes function, a full inspection is recommended before putting the car back into regular use. The listing advises towing the vehicle until the carburetor, braking system, and fluids are properly gone through. This is a typical and reasonable approach for a long-parked Mustang that has just recently been brought back to running condition. For a buyer willing to perform this initial mechanical refresh, the car represents an accessible entry point into vintage Mustang ownership. The exterior and interior appear to present nicely on top, offering a solid foundation in terms of visible cosmetics. However, as is common with classic Mustangs, the underside shows typical rust in the known problem areas. The seller directs buyers to review the photos to understand the condition of the lower structure, suggesting transparency about the vehicle's needs. Many 1960s Mustangs suffer from floor, frame rail, and torque box corrosion, and this example is no exception, but its combination of decent upper body appearance and long-term family history may make it more desirable than many rougher, heavily modified, or neglected project cars on the market. The seller mentions receiving hundreds of messages and emphasizes that only serious buyers should reach out, signaling the level of interest the car has already generated. While the main intent is to sell, he is also open to specific trades, such as a like-new Snowraider or a Polaris 570 with a plow plus cash. For someone searching for a running 1968 Mustang project with an authentic V8 drivetrain, documented long-term ownership, and a realistic, straightforward set of needs, this car presents an appealing opportunity at a competitive price point. Number 6. This 1940 Buick Roadmaster Series 70, offered at $19,500 and located in Parkersburg, West Virginia, is presented as a beautifully preserved pre-war classic retaining its original drivetrain and much of its factory character. Showing 84,000 original miles, the car still carries its 320 cubic-inch straight-8 engine paired with a column-shifted 3-speed manual transmission, a combination that defines the smooth, refined driving experience Buick was known for in the 1940s. The seller describes it as running and driving beautifully, reflecting the extensive care and work that has gone into maintaining it over the years. Its driver-quality paint and mostly original interior strike a desirable balance between preservation and usability, with just the right amount of patina to showcase its age without detracting from its presentation. The car has benefited from many new parts and consistent upkeep, making it a confident choice for someone who wants a pre-war vehicle that can be enjoyed on the road rather than simply stored as a static display. Unlike many pre-war survivors that require significant mechanical attention, this Roadmaster is described as being in excellent running condition, allowing the next owner to enjoy it immediately. Its combination of originality, mechanical health, and careful maintenance makes it particularly appealing for collectors seeking a true survivor that remains faithful to its era. This authenticity has translated into consistent success at car shows, where it almost always wins a trophy, according to the seller, further evidence of its standout condition. A major highlight of the listing is the impressive collection of rare spare parts included with the sale, many of which are extremely difficult, or nearly impossible, to find today. These spares include two hard-to-source clutch assemblies, front and rear remanufactured knee-action shocks, a new reproduction hood ornament, the original fender skirts, and functional yellow driving lamps, among others. While the seller notes that these parts are not currently needed, they provide invaluable peace of mind for future maintenance. For anyone familiar with pre-war Buicks, the availability of such parts dramatically increases the long-term viability and value of the car. The seller states that the price is firm, with no trades accepted, and the car must be picked up locally, no shipping and cash only, indicating a straightforward, no-nonsense sale. This 1940 Buick Roadmaster Series 70 represents a rare opportunity to acquire a pre-war automobile that is not only historically significant, but also genuinely roadworthy and show-capable. Its combination of originality, smooth operation, preserved interior, driver-quality cosmetics, and an exceptional cache of spare parts makes it an attractive choice for enthusiasts who appreciate authenticity and want a car that continues to deliver the elegance and charm of early Buick motoring. Number 7. This 1950 Ford Custom 2-door, offered at $4,900 and located in Ferdinand, Indiana, is presented as a very solid and highly usable example of the iconic shoebox Ford. The car features a flathead V8 paired with a 3-speed column-shift transmission equipped with overdrive, a classic and desirable drivetrain combination that captures the authentic post-war driving experience. The seller notes that the car runs and stops, and while it is not currently road-ready, it can be lot-driven and easily driven onto a trailer. Its overall condition suggests a strong foundation for someone seeking a vintage Ford that can be enjoyed with minimal work rather than a full restoration project. Cosmetically, the car wears an awesome patina that enhances its vintage charm without crossing into neglect. The seller emphasizes that rust is very minimal, an important advantage given the age of the vehicle and the common corrosion issues associated with early 1950s Fords. Rather than being a show car, this Custom is positioned as a practical, character-filled classic that can be driven, enjoyed, and even used for everyday tasks if desired. The idea of making it a daily driver, grocery getter, or Sunday cruiser is one the seller presents enthusiastically, highlighting the kind of attention and compliments a patina-rich shoebox Ford tends to attract. Mechanically, the car's primary need is a fuel tank, which is a straightforward and relatively inexpensive replacement. Beyond that, the seller states it doesn't require much to become fully roadworthy, making it an appealing option for a buyer wanting an entry-level classic with minimal barriers to use. The fact that it already runs, moves, and stops provides confidence in its overall mechanical viability. Its simple drivetrain and rugged construction also make it a good candidate for hobbyists and newcomers to the classic car world who want something easy to maintain. A clean Indiana title accompanies the car, making the transfer process simple. With its combination of strong structural condition, authentic patina, running flathead V8, and minimal needs to return to the road, this 1950 Ford Custom 2-door represents an affordable and appealing opportunity for anyone seeking a classic that offers both usability and charm. Priced at $4,900 or best offer, it stands as a compelling choice for enthusiasts looking for a vintage Ford that can be enjoyed immediately with only minor finishing touches. Number 8. This 1961 Chevrolet Bel Air, offered at $38,000 and located in Chagrin Falls, Ohio, is presented as a fully built pro street machine designed for turnkey performance. Equipped with a blown 327 engine paired with a 400 transmission and a 9-inch linked rear end, the car delivers the kind of aggressive power and drivability enthusiasts expect from a well-executed street and strip build. Rather than being a partial project or unfinished setup, this Bel Air is described as ready to turn the key and go, making it suitable for cruising, car shows, or track use without requiring additional mechanical sorting. Its configuration reflects a balance of drivability and high-performance intent, giving it a wide appeal among those who appreciate vintage Chevrolets with serious upgrades. The blown 327 sits at the heart of the build, providing a strong mix of classic small-block character and modernized performance. Paired with the durable 400 transmission, the drivetrain is optimized for delivering power reliably, whether the car is being used on the street or pushed harder in a racing environment. The 9-inch link rear further complements the setup, ensuring that the car can efficiently put its power to the pavement. This level of modification elevates the Bel Air from a simple vintage cruiser to a purpose-built performance machine, designed for enthusiasts who want an exhilarating driving experience rather than factory-stock behavior. Despite its performance-focused nature, the Bel Air is also positioned as a car that can be shown with pride. Pro Street builds often emphasize both mechanical strength and visual impact, and this example appears to follow that formula. Its stance, drivetrain, and overall presentation make it a standout at local cruise-ins or organized shows, while still being capable of competitive performance if taken to the track. The seller reinforces its readiness by emphasizing that it is turnkey, separating it from many modified classics that require tuning, finishing work, or additional investment before being fully usable. The vehicle is in the seller's father's name and is fully ready for transfer, offering a straightforward purchase experience. In addition to a direct sale, the seller is open to taking a nice Classic Plus cash on trade, providing flexibility for buyers who already own collectible vehicles. For anyone in the market for a professionally completed Pro Street Classic with a proven drivetrain, strong visual presence, and immediate usability, this 1961 Chevrolet Bel Air delivers a compelling mix of power, reliability, and show-ready appeal at a competitive price point. Number 9. This 1968 Dodge Dart GT, offered at $35,000 and located in Williamstown, New Jersey, is presented as a clean, well-sorted classic that blends strong performance upgrades with desirable factory features. Originally a V8 car, it retains the appeal of a genuine GT model while benefiting from numerous enhancements that make it far more capable than stock. The seller highlights that this Dart provides an excellent base for anyone looking to put real power to the pavement, thanks to its solid structure, correct floor replacement, and upgraded components. With its center console bucket seat configuration, the interior maintains the sporty character Dodge intended while offering a strong platform for further refinement if desired. Power comes from a 360-stroker LA block engine topped with Magnum heads, providing a significant performance jump over the car's original drivetrain. The combination is supported by TTI exhaust components, known for quality and fitment, ensuring both sound and performance are optimized. The 727 automatic transmission was recently gone through and installed in July of this year, adding confidence and reliability to the setup. With an aftermarket 8 3/4-inch rear housing and 3.91 gears, the car is geared for strong acceleration, making it well suited for spirited street driving or track day fun. Overall, the mechanical package reflects thoughtful upgrades rather than mismatched modifications, with drivability and durability clearly in mind. Structurally, the Dart stands out with full floors that were replaced and done correctly, an important advantage for buyers familiar with the common rust issues in A-body Mopars. The seller describes the car as very nice and clean, and its condition in photos appears to support this. It starts, runs, drives, and stops properly, with a recent master cylinder replacement and a new Dakota Mini starter adding to its reliability. Cars of this era often require extensive mechanical sorting, but this Dart presents as a well-maintained example that can be enjoyed immediately while still offering room for future upgrades depending on the buyer's goals. The sale includes a substantial assortment of spare parts, such as a 360 short block, legendary and classic industry seat materials, a full rear seat, a trunk lid, and various additional items. valuable additions for anyone planning to continue improving or restoring the car. The seller notes that the only trades considered would be for a diesel RV, specifically a Super C, or something significantly more valuable in the Mopar world. He makes it clear that he does not need to sell the car and is only considering letting it go to pursue racing again. For buyers seeking a strong-running, clean, and thoughtfully upgraded 68 Dart GT with a powerful stroker setup and a solid structural foundation, this example represents a compelling opportunity in the classic Mopar market. Number 10. This 1968 Chevrolet Corvette, offered at $39,000 and located in Mooresville, North Carolina, is presented as a highly original survivor featuring its factory paint and just 23,000 actual miles. The car remained with the same North Carolina owner for 54 years, a rarity that speaks to its careful preservation and long-term stewardship. Its original finish and exceptionally low mileage reinforce the impression that this Corvette has led a sheltered life, retaining the factory character that collectors value in an unmodified C3. Under the hood, the car retains its complete original drivetrain, including the 327 engine rated at 300 horsepower paired with an automatic transmission. The car is equipped with factory air conditioning, power steering, and power brakes, offering the desirable combination of performance and comfort features from the era. Documentation includes the original warranty booklet and Protecto plate, further verifying its authenticity and long-term originality. These details contribute significantly to its appeal as a documented, numbers-matching example. The Corvette also comes outfitted with an auxiliary hardtop, an AM/FM radio, and period-correct F70 white-wall tires, all of which enhance its value as a well-preserved factory-spec car. Survivor Corvettes of this caliber are increasingly hard to find, especially those that have not been modified, restored, or altered over the decades. This example captures the essence of late 1960s Chevrolet styling and engineering, offering a glimpse into how these cars left the showroom more than half a century ago. Described by the seller as a really nice car, this Corvette stands out as a strong candidate for collectors seeking originality and documented history over restored or pieced-together examples. With its preserved drivetrain, factory features, rare long-term ownership, and impressive documentation, it represents an opportunity to acquire a remarkably authentic C3 Corvette. Its combination of originality and condition makes it suitable for shows, preservation class display, or simply enjoying as one of the cleaner, untouched Corvettes available on today's market. Number 11. This 1955 Ford Fairlane, offered at $39,000 and located in Union Grove, North Carolina, is presented as a well-preserved and thoughtfully updated example that blends originality with careful mechanical improvement. The engine was fully rebuilt and has only 1,555 miles on it, running smooth and strong, while the car has been converted to a reliable 12-volt electrical system. Key components such as the radio, air conditioning, and heat are all operational, and a new radiator fan helps maintain proper cooling. A newly installed brake system and an undercoat frame add confidence for cruising and long-term preservation. Inside and out, the car retains a classic presentation enhanced by tasteful period-correct details. It comes with chrome door liners, chrome window visors, chrome bumper guards, and its original 1955 hubcaps, giving it an unmistakably vintage appearance. The cloth seats remain sharp and clean, and the original spare tire is still with the car, a rare touch that speaks to its careful upkeep. Having been garage-kept, it shows the level of preservation expected from an enthusiast-owned vehicle. Power comes from a rebuilt V8 equipped with a 4-barrel Holley carburetor, providing a healthy boost in performance without compromising reliability. The Fordomatic automatic transmission pairs well with the engine, making this Fairlane easy and enjoyable to drive. With air and heat functioning properly and mechanical updates already completed, the car is dialed in for dependable use rather than needing further attention from its next owner. Presented as a Fordomatic club sedan and described as parade-ready, this 1955 Fairlane is well suited for local shows, special events, or seasonal festivities. Its blend of originality, mechanical freshness, working accessories, and cosmetic charm make it an appealing choice for anyone seeking a classic mid-1950s Ford that's already sorted and ready to enjoy. Number 12. This 1968 Chevrolet Malibu, offered at $38,000 and located in Rehoboth, Massachusetts, is presented as a well-sorted SS396 clone built around strong mechanical upgrades and a solid original body. The centerpiece of the car is its 454 GM crate engine, which has fewer than 10,000 miles on it, offering the reliability and power of a modern performance motor while keeping the classic muscle car character intact. Paired with a 700R 4-4-speed automatic transmission, the drivetrain provides both strong acceleration and comfortable highway manners, making the car suitable for weekend cruising, local shows, or longer drives. The seller notes that the floors and trunk are original, an important detail for collectors seeking a structurally honest and unmolested foundation. Mechanically, the Malibu has been enhanced to deliver improved handling and stopping power compared to a stock example. It features front power disc brakes for confident braking performance and a rear sway bar that helps stabilize the car during spirited driving or cornering. The 3.36 Posey rear end adds to the car's drivability, balancing good highway gearing with strong off-the-line acceleration. These upgrades complement the big block power plant, giving the car a well-rounded driving experience that blends classic muscle car feel with modern usability. The drivetrain, suspension, and brake setup together create a dependable, enjoyable cruiser with the kind of performance expected from an SS-styled build. Cosmetically, the car remains presentable but not flawless, with the seller noting that the paint is tired in certain areas. This provides an honest representation of the Malibu, clean, solid, and usable, but not a freshly restored showpiece. The convertible top was replaced roughly 4 years ago, adding to its curb appeal and eliminating one of the more costly maintenance concerns for a drop-top classic. With its original sheet metal still intact and no mention of major rust issues, the car shows the kind of structural integrity that enthusiasts value, particularly in a model often affected by decades of wear. Overall, this 1968 Malibu SS396 clone offers a strong combination of power, drivability, originality, and mechanical investment. It represents an opportunity to own a big block powered classic that is already sorted under the hood, but still leaves room for cosmetic improvements should the next owner choose to elevate it further. With the seller stating that no trades will be considered, the listing is aimed at buyers ready to purchase a turnkey driver with a desirable drivetrain, an honest body, and the unmistakable styling of late 1960s Chevrolet muscle. Number 13. This 1971 Dodge Dart Demon, offered at $42,000 and located in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, is presented as a beautifully restored and thoughtfully assembled example that blends classic factory appearance with modern performance. The paint, body, and interior were restored approximately 12 years ago, and the car has seen extremely minimal use since, just 150 miles according to the seller, suggesting it has been carefully preserved and sparingly driven. Its exterior and interior both remain in impressive condition, with a factory-style look enhanced by bucket seats and a console that give the cabin a clean, period-correct feel. Overall, the car embodies the spirit of a stock 340 Demon while benefiting from substantial performance upgrades hidden beneath its factory-style presentation. At the heart of this build is a new 408-stroker blueprint engine, a major performance improvement over the original power plant and one capable of delivering strong output even while disguised to resemble stock equipment. The seller notes that the aluminum heads have been painted to appear factory correct, maintaining the look of an original 340 car. The engine was dyno tested by Blueprint at 467 horsepower and 520 lb-ft of torque, providing ample performance, though the addition of stock exhaust manifolds to maintain a factory appearance likely reduces those numbers slightly. Paired with a rebuilt 727 transmission equipped with a new 2600 stall converter and a shift kit, the drivetrain provides both durability and responsive performance suited for cruising or spirited driving. The car's rear end is an 8.75-inch unit fitted with 3.23 gears, a versatile ratio that balances acceleration with reasonable cruising comfort. This setup ensures the Demon remains enjoyable and manageable on the street while still offering plenty of torque-driven excitement thanks to the stroker motor. The combination of drivetrain upgrades, meticulous assembly, and minimal miles since completion means that the mechanical components are effectively still fresh, with the car needing nothing more than regular use and basic maintenance to continue performing at a high level. Overall, this 1971 Dodge Dart Demon stands out as an exceptional example of a classic Mopar rebuilt with an emphasis on factory-correct looks paired with modern, reliable performance. Its restored body and interior, strong stroker motor, upgraded transmission, and careful attention to detail make it both show-worthy and highly enjoyable to drive. Cars restored to this standard, and driven so sparingly afterward, are increasingly difficult to find, and the seller makes it clear that its quality means it will not last long on the market. Number 14. This 1961 Chevrolet Impala, offered at $66,900 and located in Marshville, North Carolina, is a highly customized and extensively built example that has spent several years in storage and only lightly used by its current owner. The seller notes that the car came with a large folder of receipts and documentation, and the previous owner's family reported investing more than $80,000 into the build. Despite the quality of the work and the amount spent, the current owner has not had the time or interest to continue with the project, leading to the decision to pass the car on to someone who will use and appreciate it. As it sits, the Impala represents a well-executed high-end build with premium components, preserved in clean condition due to its extended storage. Power comes from a Crate ZZ4 engine fitted with a Demon Tri-Power setup, offering both strong performance and a distinctive custom aesthetic. Paired with a Borg-Warner T10 4-speed manual transmission, the car delivers an engaging driving experience that suits the classic Impala's long, sleek profile. The suspension has been upgraded with an air ride system, and the seller recently installed 2 brand-new compressors on February 5, 2025, ensuring fresh, reliable operation. Additional chassis upgrades include chrome tubular A-arms, a flaming river polished tilt steering column, and power rack and pinion steering, modern touches that improve drivability without sacrificing the car's iconic early 1960s presence. Cooling has been addressed with a Be-Cool aluminum radiator and dual electric fans, ensuring the ZZ4 crate motor runs at proper temperatures even in demanding conditions. The seller also installed a new CVF serpentine setup designed to accommodate a vintage air system. Though the air conditioning unit itself was never installed, it will be included with the sale, giving the next owner the opportunity to complete the upgrade. Together, these components reflect a thoughtful approach to modernization, emphasizing reliability, drivability, and long-term enjoyment. Overall, this 1961 Chevrolet Impala represents a substantial investment in performance upgrades, cosmetic refinement, and mechanical enhancement. Its combination of a strong crate engine, desirable 4-speed transmission, full air ride suspension, polished steering components, and extensive documented history makes it an exceptional candidate for a buyer seeking a custom Impala with high-end parts already in place. With most of the expensive and labor-intensive work completed, and with many premium components included but not yet installed, it offers both immediate enjoyment and room for personalized finishing touches. The car's long-period storage and limited recent use also help preserve its condition, making it a rare opportunity for enthusiasts who appreciate a well-built 1961 Impala with significant potential. Number 15. This 1965 Chevrolet Impala SS, offered at $90,000 and located in Southfield, Michigan, is an extensively built, high-horsepower modernized muscle car that blends classic full-size styling with cutting-edge performance. The heart of the build is a pro-charged LS3D1 SC setup, with a 6.2-liter 376 engine stroked to a 416, delivering immense power backed by serious internal upgrades including WIS-Eco pistons and rods. The seller states the car produces a verified 977 crank horsepower and 817 rear-wheel horsepower on a Mustang dyno, real, documented numbers that showcase just how serious this drivetrain is. Complementing the power is a 4L80 transmission with a reverse valve body, drive-by-wire setup, and a 103mm throttle body, allowing the car to manage and deliver its output with control and reliability. Supporting the engine and transmission is a chassis and braking system built to match the extreme performance levels. The Impala is equipped with Willwood brakes, 6-piston calipers up front and 4-piston calipers in the rear, paired with a Willwood master cylinder to ensure strong, confident stopping power. A set of 35-spline rear axles underscores the rear end's durability, while 2-inch front lowering spindles enhance stance and handling. The fuel system is configured for E85 with an aero-motive fuel pump and sump-style tank, ensuring consistent fueling under heavy load. Despite the performance orientation, the car is not set up as a dedicated race vehicle. Instead, it is built as an ultra-powerful street machine with show-quality presentation. The exterior and interior feature a wide range of modern upgrades that elevate comfort, technology, and usability. Finished in a carbon gray color, the Impala rides on striking shot wheels, 22 inches in the rear and 20 inches up front, giving it an aggressive, contemporary appearance. LED lighting is installed front and rear, while the trunk houses a reverse camera integrated neatly where the lock cylinder would normally sit. Inside, the car offers a premium driving environment with a 2,000-watt sound system, an 11-inch Kenwood radio, push-button start, Dakota digital gauges, and an extended seat track for improved driver comfort. The QA1 equipped air conditioning system is fully functional, adding a level of refinement not often found in high-horsepower classics. Further enhancing drivability and engine management is the Holley Terminator X Max system, providing modern electronic control over fueling, spark, and transmission behavior. Line lock is integrated into the shifter for controlled launches, and the overall electrical layout is modernized, including full LED illumination throughout the car. Despite its immense performance potential, the seller emphasizes that this Impala is not built purely as a race car, though it unquestionably produces horsepower levels comparable to one. Instead, it is designed as a powerful, comfortable, visually striking cruiser that blends show car looks with supercar-level performance. Altogether, this 1965 Impala SS represents a no-expense-spared custom build, thoughtfully engineered to deliver extreme horsepower while maintaining street manners and modern comfort. The combination of a pro-charged, stroked LS3, heavy-duty driveline, upgraded suspension and brakes, premium electronics, and contemporary aesthetics results in a car that stands far apart from typical restomods. For buyers seeking a classic full-size Chevrolet with extraordinary performance, modern amenities, and documented dyno-proven numbers, this Impala offers a rare opportunity to own a professionally executed high-end build ready to impress both on the street and at any show. Number 16. This 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner, offered at $24,995 and located in Leominster, Massachusetts, is presented as a solid and usable driver quality example that has been under the seller's ownership for approximately 9 years. Before the seller acquired it, the car had been in long-term storage for roughly 16 years, and since then it has been driven occasionally on nice days up until the spring of 2025. While the seller is clear that this Roadrunner is not a show-quality car, its ability to be driven as is while improvements are made makes it appealing to enthusiasts seeking an authentic muscle car they can enjoy immediately. It remains a true RM21 code coupe, retaining its factory 383 big block engine paired with a 727 TorqueFlite automatic transmission, preserving the essential character that defines a genuine 1969 Roadrunner. The drivetrain setup includes factory-style power steering, adding ease of use to the driving experience, and the seller notes that the car has received numerous new and upgraded parts over the years. Both the interior and exterior have been repainted in non-original colors, and while the cosmetic condition is driver-grade rather than show-ready, the deviation from factory appearance opens the door for either a future full restoration or continued enjoyment as a reliable classic cruiser. The original color code was Y3, a very rare factory shade, giving the car added appeal for buyers considering a return to its original configuration. True mileage is unknown due to the car's age and past use, but the seller provides transparency and emphasizes the car's current roadworthy condition. Importantly, the car comes with a clear title in the seller's name, simplifying the transfer for the next owner. All body numbers match the fender tag, VIN plate, and broadcast sheet, confirming the car's authenticity as a real Roadrunner and strengthening its value and desirability among collectors. These matching identifiers also offer reassurance that despite its storage history, color changes, and driver-level cosmetics, the car retains the correct pedigree and factory identity that Mopar enthusiasts find so important. The upgrades and maintenance performed during the seller's ownership help ensure reliability while preserving the vehicle's muscle car heritage. Overall, this 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner represents a compelling opportunity for buyers seeking a true big-block Mopar with known authenticity and a strong foundation. Its current condition allows it to be enjoyed immediately while offering substantial potential for a full or partial restoration down the road. Whether the next owner chooses to return it to its rare Y3 factory color, enhance its performance further, or simply maintain it as a dependable classic, the car provides flexibility and value at its asking price. With its matching body numbers, desirable RM21 designation, and 383/727 drivetrain, this Roadrunner stands as an accessible entry into late 60s Mopar muscle that continues to grow in collectability. Number 17. This 1968 Chevrolet Corvette 427 convertible, offered at $49,999 and located in Dallas, Texas, is presented as a classic example of mid-year American muscle with an iconic configuration that continues to captivate collectors and enthusiasts. Finished in a striking red exterior over a black interior, the car carries the unmistakable presence that made the C3 generation Corvette a standout in its era. With 68,295 miles showing on the odometer, it reflects the kind of limited use that suggests careful ownership and preservation, while still retaining the character of a well-enjoyed performance car. Its convertible body style further elevates its appeal, adding an open-air driving experience to an already desirable high-performance package. Power comes from its big-block V8 engine paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, a combination that epitomizes the raw, engaging nature of late 1960s American performance machines. This drivetrain layout not only provides strong acceleration and classic torque-rich delivery, but also enhances the car's collectability, as manual transmission big-block Corvettes remain especially sought after. With rear-wheel drive and the unmistakable presence of the 427 engine under the hood, the car embodies the bold engineering and spirited driving dynamics Chevrolet intended when the C3 debuted. The VIN provided 1946788S416595 confirms its origins as a true 1968 convertible, adding another layer of authenticity for prospective buyers. The car's condition as presented in the listing suggests it has been maintained in a manner consistent with preservation rather than modification, retaining the key visual and mechanical elements collectors look for in a period-correct Corvette. The red paint paired with the black cockpit creates a timeless and aggressive look, while the convertible configuration enhances its desirability as both a weekend cruiser and a showpiece. Vehicles of this era, particularly those equipped with big block engines, often show wear, modifications, or incomplete histories, making examples that remain intact and well-kept increasing rare in today's market. Overall, this 1968 Corvette 427 convertible stands as a compelling opportunity for anyone seeking an iconic American performance car that blends power, style, and investment potential. Its combination of a big block V8, a 4-speed manual transmission, an attractive color pairing, and a highly desirable convertible body style makes it a strong candidate for a collector looking to expand their portfolio or an enthusiast wanting a true muscle-era experience. Priced at $49,999, it represents a chance to acquire a classic C3 that continues to hold its relevance and desirability more than 5 decades after it first hit the road. Number 18. This 1979 Ford Thunderbird, offered at $3,000 and located in Huntington Station, New York, is presented as a largely unmolested and original example that has remained in remarkably authentic condition. According to the seller, the car was purchased from an older couple in Connecticut who were the original owners, and it still displays just 37,556 miles, suggesting a life of light use. The car retains its factory 302 engine paired with an automatic transmission and air conditioning, and although it has been off the road for a few years, it still runs and drives, offering a solid foundation for its next caretaker. Mechanically, the Thunderbird appears to be mostly intact, showing the typical signs of age rather than neglect. The seller notes that the carburetor could benefit from a freshening, a common and manageable task for a car of this era. Beyond that, the drivetrain is described as operational, making it a promising candidate for someone looking to revive a classic Ford without diving into a major mechanical restoration. Its originality, including the drivetrain and major components, enhances its appeal to enthusiasts who value period-correct cars that haven't been modified or altered. Inside, the car presents surprisingly well, with the interior remaining in very good condition for its age, further supporting the claim that it was gently used and well maintained by its long-term owners. The body is described as solid overall, with the only notable rust issues found on the bottom of the driver's door and the rear driver's side quarter panel. These localized problem areas are relatively common on vehicles of this generation and do not detract from the overall structural soundness of the car. Additionally, the seller has retained all original paperwork from Connecticut, offering helpful documentation and a sense of continuity for the next owner. Included with the sale is an extensive collection of spare parts sourced from another 1979 Thunderbird that the seller previously parted out. These extras include trim pieces, an entire front nose, interior components, glass, and virtually anything else a restorer might need, making this package particularly valuable for someone planning to restore or maintain the car long-term. With a fair asking price of $3,000 or best offer, plus a trove of parts and documentation, this Thunderbird represents an appealing opportunity for anyone seeking an affordable classic that combines originality, completeness, and strong potential for an easy return to the road. Number 19. This 1967 Chevrolet Nova, offered at $82,500 and located in Burlington, Kentucky, is presented as a freshly built two-door hardtop that has undergone a comprehensive overhaul from top to bottom. The seller notes that the car features all new sheet metal along with an extensive list of newly installed components, reflecting a build focused on quality, performance, and long-term durability. With its clean presentation and fully renewed structure, this Nova stands out as a high-end restomod crafted for both show appeal and serious street performance. Underneath, the car benefits from a TCI front clip paired with coilovers and rack and pinion steering, delivering a far more modern and responsive driving experience than a stock 67 Nova. Four-wheel disc brakes add considerable stopping power, and the mini-tub setup hints at the car's performance intent, allowing room for wider rear tires and improved traction. These chassis upgrades ensure that the Nova not only looks aggressive, but is also capable of handling the power and dynamics of its drivetrain with confidence. Power comes from a big block 396 engine paired with a Tremec TKO 600 manual transmission, a highly sought-after combination for enthusiasts who appreciate both torque and driver engagement. The power is delivered to a Ford 9-inch rear end, a proven setup known for strength and reliability. Together, these components create a drivetrain built to handle serious horsepower while remaining dependable for spirited street driving. The mechanical choices in this build indicate a focus on creating a car that performs at a much higher level than original while still retaining the timeless look of a classic Nova. Inside, the Nova features an entirely new interior complemented by an American auto wire harness for modern, reliable electrical performance. The attention to detail throughout the build gives the impression that no aspect of the car was left untouched, resulting in a complete, professionally executed restomod. With its fresh construction, extensive upgrades, and high-quality components, this 1967 Chevrolet Nova offers a compelling package for anyone seeking a turnkey, high-performance classic with both show-ready presentation and modern drivability. Number 20. This 1976 Oldsmobile Delta 98, offered at $2,500 and located in Walnut Cove, North Carolina, is described as a two-owner car showing 94,508 actual miles. Having been parked for many years, it remains a largely untouched project vehicle that still retains its original 455 Oldsmobile engine. The seller notes that the car was briefly cranked and ran off a bottle of fuel, indicating that the drivetrain is at least partially functional, but the car has not been revived beyond that initial test. Its long-term storage history makes it an appealing candidate for enthusiasts seeking a true vintage Oldsmobile with authentic mileage and ownership continuity. The body shows significant age-related wear, including notable rust on the roof, and the seller makes clear that the car requires a complete restoration. Despite these cosmetic and structural issues, the Delta 98 appears fundamentally intact and unmodified, offering a solid foundation for anyone looking to bring a full-size 1970s Oldsmobile back to life. As a numbers-matching project with a big block engine, it provides a desirable starting point for restoration or a period-correct rebuild. Mechanically, the car is far from roadworthy and will require comprehensive servicing before it can be driven. The seller emphasizes that it cannot be driven home and must be transported, underscoring its current non-running condition. However, the fact that the engine was able to run briefly suggests potential for revival with proper fuel system work, ignition checks, and other essential maintenance after sitting for years. For hobbyists or restorers accustomed to project-level vehicles, this Oldsmobile offers straightforward potential without the complications often found in missing or heavily modified cars. This Delta 98 is being sold strictly as is, with the seller offering full transparency about its condition and restoration needs. For the right buyer, it represents an affordable entry into classic full-size American luxury of the 1970s, backed by big block power and low documented mileage. With time, resources, and a clear vision, this car could be brought back to its former presence as one of Oldsmobile's flagship models. We appreciate you watching our roundup of 20 affordable classic cars from the marketplace. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to Cheap Classic Cars. And make sure to share this video with anyone who shares your love for timeless rides.